We are joined here today in studio, as always, with the beautiful Abby St. John for our entertainment panel. Thank you so much for joining us today, Abby.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it. Like we say every week, this is the best panel of the week.
Yeah.
And it's, it's great. So I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We got a lot going on, and this is probably going to be our main topic.
Yeah.
This is a big one. And you've probably seen a lot about it online, but we got the Oscar noms. And this is the 95th Awards.
Yep.
Pretty big for 2023, so really excited for when this comes up. But lots of talk on all the nominations and whatnot, so I think it's going to be good to focus on that. But so far, I kind of wanted to start off with talking about like the Best Picture category.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the Best Picture, of course, it's one of the most important ones.
Yeah.
You want to know which, out of every movie that has been on last year. It's always exciting to see which was the best of the best. So the nominations for the Best Picture for this year's Oscars is All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, Triangle of Sadness, Woman Talking, and I'm not going to mention this after this topic, but Top Gun Maverick is also nominated. There's no real chance of that winning, that's all good. If it does, I'm not going to be too impressed. But what people are talking about that has the most potential of winning is The Banshees of Inisherin and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
Those are, I think, the two frontrunners for Best Picture, which is, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Crazy original concept, amazing editing style, amazing directing. I think that I would, in my opinion, put that as the front runner. Of course, something could sneak up behind them and take that from them, because there's always those kind of like surprises and shocking moments that happens when you think something is a shoo-in for winning, but it doesn't. But I feel like those two are the front runners for Best Picture.
Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once also had a very good, and of course, with a lot of these movies, they had a lot of original ideas, but that one was like almost like a refreshing look at like a new multiverse idea that's outside of, Marvel or DC or whichever, like superhero movies. This was like a new idea, and it's so wholesome. Like, I always tell you like how much I love that movie, especially in like the performances, and it's so wholesome and heartwarming, and at the end you're like bawling your eyes out, and those actors in it deserve everything they got.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
And Best Picture wasn't the only category that they were nominated in. They were nominated in, I think, at least 11 categories. They have Supporting Actor with Ki Hu Hwan, Actress Michelle Yeoh, which she is a front runner to win that category. She's up against big names, so but she, I think, is one of the front runners for that category. Supporting actors Jamie Lee Curtis and Stephanie Hsu.
Knowing that it could have been possibly Awkwafina that was in that role, but instead she got it, and she was a little bit more like, some people probably know her, but she wasn't like as up there. She did an outstanding performance, and I'm so glad to know that she's been nominated for something, and they're just getting that recognition, because she had an amazing, even audition. When you can see her tape, it's wild. Absolutely.
Moving on to Best Actor, that's also another huge category that I think we need to talk about. The nominations for that: Austin Butler for Elvis. Obviously, he's one of the front runners for it.
He's stuck in that role still.
He can't get rid of the voice, which is borderline annoying at this point, but that's besides the point. Colin Farrell was nominated for Banshees of Inisherin. He's also a front runner. Brendan Fraser in The Whale is a front runner. He was expected to win the Golden Globe for it, but Austin Butler did. So they're kind of going head to head in this category as well. And I think, Brendan Fraser, he was, shunned from Hollywood for the longest time for unfortunate and awful reasons, and he deserves this comeback, and he's really proved himself in this comeback. He's a phenomenal person, phenomenal actor, and he deserves all the recognition that he's getting.
Yeah, and he's getting lots of love online, which is great to see that he is seeing that love, because he probably, you could tell from his facial expressions and everything that he had no idea that he was seeing that much support, and then now that he's back, everyone's just here for it.
But the front runners definitely are Austin Butler and Brendan Fraser. Out of all of them, those are the two that are, I think, going head and head. I think Colin Farrell could be a surprise win, but who knows? Again, we'll see, but Austin Butler and Brendan Fraser are definitely the front runners. Best Actress. Now, Michelle Yeoh is nominated, and she is a front runner, but there are some actresses in this category that could come up. Cate Blanchett being one of them for Tar. Ana de Armas was nominated for her role as Marilyn Monroe in Blonde, very controversial movie.
If she would to win, that would be definitely disappointing.
I think it's more of a filler nomination. I don't think she has, against who she's up against, I don't think she has what it is to win. Andrea Riseborough for, and then Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans, and then Michelle Yeoh, of course, for Everything Everywhere All at Once. She's the front runner for it.
Yep.
But I think I mean, Michelle Williams, she's fantastic in pretty much everything she does. So that also kind of like Colin Farrell, that could be a surprise takeaway, but I think at this point in time, Michelle Yeoh and Cate Blanchett are neck and neck for it, and I think Michelle Yeoh deserves this. I hope she wins this award, and I think she is one of like the main front runners for it. Now, something, of course, we need to talk about because we're huge Marvel fans. And, of course, we can't talk about a movie panel without
and then
Marvel.
and honestly, like, for this awards, like, this is big news. Like, this is like a first.
Superhero movies don't get nominated for Oscars really at all unless it's for, like, visual effects.
Yeah.
But Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2, had some very, very awesome nominations. One being, and I hope she takes away with it, is Angela Bassett as Best Supporting Actress. She won the Golden Globe for it. She's a front runner for this, for the Oscars, and I think she is deserving of it. Lift Me Up, the original song by Rihanna, she's also nominated for Best Original
Beautiful
Song,
too,
which
like,
is,
my gosh.
Yes, like you said, it's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
They're nominated also for costume design, visual effects, and makeup and hairstyling. Of course, if you've seen the movie, even if you've just seen the trailer, the costume design, the makeup, the hairs, I mean, it's fantastic. So
I love it. So I'm really happy that we are seeing these nominations and really being able to see like how this is going so far.
Yeah.
But be prepared. It's going to be a good it's going to be a good award show.
Yes, I agree.
Stay tuned. We'll have more for it once it comes on.
Yeah.
But that's all the time we got for this week's entertainment panel. So once again, thank you so much for joining us today, Abby.
Of course, thank you.